Good morning, Temina Khan is here in TKMaths S1. In today's video, I will explain to you a concept of O-level additional mathematics, which is remainder and factor theorem. And to explain the concept, I have picked up a question from June 18, variant 2.1, question 4. So before we begin, you can see on the top my website address, tkmaths.com, and my blog address, tkmathsisfun.blogspot.com. You do visit it, you will find many information things which will help you in your exam preparation, and particularly if you need help in any particular question or any particular topic, you can register yourself. You will find it very useful. So let's begin with the question. You do not have to use a calculator in this. The cubic equation is given to you, and it is given to you that x plus 4 is a factor of this function. And when function is divided by x minus 1, it gives you remainder b. So first part of the question is saying show that a is equals to minus 23. Now here I will solve straight away the question. I will not go much into detail of the explanation of the topic basically, but in the description I'm giving you the link of the video which I have made to explain the whole topic in detail. So if you are interested to go through the topic, each and everything, you can click that link. So let's solve this question. So when divisor is given to you and divisor is a factor, right? Then we know that remainder will be 0. Because just like in number line, when you divide any number by its factor, your remainder is 0. So similarly, this is giving me a clear hint that if I put x plus 4 equals to 0 and get the value of x, which is minus 4 in this case, and plug in this function, right, then remainder will be 0. That's why I have written here 0, because this gives us remainder. So my remainder is 0 when I substitute x equals to minus 4 here. So this will help me to solve the question, and I can get the value of a, which is minus 23, and this is what we had to prove here. So second part of the same question is saying find the constant b. Now you know the value of a. Now other information about this function is that when you divide it by x minus 1, you get remainder b. So again we will apply the same formula. From here we get x minus 1 equals to 0 and value of x is 1. Because you always get the value of x from divisor, which you have to plug in the function. So now you are substituting here in place of x value 1. Because this gives you a remainder, and question is saying remainder is b, substitute here b. Again it will help you to form an equation and you will solve it. You get the value of b, which is minus 30. Now the last part of the question is about factorizing the function p of x and find out the solution, right? It means if this is a cubic function and you plot it, I mean there are three ways, I don't know which one is this case, or it may be something like this, or it may be something like this. So if you get 3 answers, it means the curve is intercepting the x-axis at 3 points. So this is just the visual imagination of the graph to get a better understanding. So now whenever we are solving a cubic equation, we equate it with one linear equation and one quadratic equation. I'm talking about general. Linear equation you find out by the method called trial and error, and quadratic factor you find out by the method. There are 3 methods, you use any one: comparing the coefficient method, long division method, or synthetic division method. Sorry, spelling is wrong here. Division method. Now we don't need to do here trial and error. You know why? Because we have given in part 1 one factor of this equation, and what was that? X plus 4. So it means we already know this. We only have to find this, because once we have all the factors, we can find solution easily. So in place of x minus alpha, I can write x plus 4 because I have this factor. And now I have to find this quadratic factor. And because there are 3 methods, I'm using here long division at the moment. I will teach you synthetic division also in the same video. Anyway, so let's do long division here. So x plus 4 divisor, okay, because these are factors, the divisor, And this is the function I will divide. Now we pick up x multiply by number, just focus on red one right now, to get this. So because you need to get rid of the first term, this is the way we go on. So x multiplied by 2x square will give me 2x cube. Then 4 multiplied by 2x square is 8x square. We write like terms underneath. Now after that the sign changes of the second term because we are subtracting. So this will cancel out and you are left with minus 5x square, because plus 3 minus 8 is minus 5x square, and you copy down the other two terms. Now forget about this red thing. X multiplied by what will give you 5x square? Of course it is 5x, right? Focus on this one now. X multiplied by minus 5x will give you minus 5x square. This is what you always try to do, to cancel it out. Then 4 multiplied by 5x is 20x. Signs will change here again because of subtraction. So this will cancel out and you are left with minus 3x minus 12. Now you forget this term also. Again, x multiplied by what will give me minus 3x? Of course, x multiplied by minus 3, right? This is basic algebra. So I got minus 3x and plus 4 multiplied by minus 3 is minus 12. I got 0 remainder. So now this is my quadratic factor, because whenever you divide, for example, number, both quotient and your divisor are factor of this. So similarly, this quadratic expression and this linear expression are factors of this. So I have found both linear and quadratic factors. After that, I will further factorize it because question is saying solve. So I have to get the values of x. I will see if I can do factorization by middle term breakup. If I cannot, then I will apply quadratic formula. And you can otherwise also apply, choice is yours. So I'm simply applying middle term breakup, factorizing it, and I got x minus 3 and 2x plus 1. So I got 3 factors here. What are these? These are the 3 factors. But question is saying find out the solution, right? So after that, you will do x is equals to minus 4, 3, and minus half. So these are the solutions of the cubic equation. If question says factorize it, then you will stop here. So let's see synthetic division also if somebody is interested to learn that method, because right now this quadratic factor I have found with the help of long division. So now if you want to do it by synthetic division, because I like it, it is very fast, I usually do this. So the technique is you pick up all the coefficient of your dividend, 2, 3, minus 23, minus 12, and write it down here, okay? And you divide it into 2 parts, the line. This side of the line you write the root of the linear factor which you have figured out. So it is minus 4. Why? Because if you put x plus 4 equals to 0 in your mind, you will get x equals to minus 4. So that root you write here. By the way, if I don't have this term here, x square, then after x cube, you will not just write the coefficient of x. You will write here 0, because you write here in order the coefficient of x cube, coefficient of x square, coefficient of x, and then constant, right? So you have to write it in order. Anyway, so I will now, the technique is after writing this, I'm repeating root is here and these are the coefficient of cubic function in order. After that, the technique of solving it, you copy down the first number as it is here, and then you multiply this root by this number. Minus 4 multiplied by 2 is minus 8. Then you write here. After that, you add or subtract. So plus 3 minus 8 is minus 5. Now with 4, you will multiply this. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 5 is 20. And again, you will add or subtract. Minus 23 plus 20 is minus 3. Then again with minus 4, you will multiply minus 3, you get plus 12. And then again minus 12 plus 12 is 0. So this is your A, this is your B, this is your C. You see, just in 2 lines. Long division was so long. So this is my A, B, C. So I got my quadratic equation from here. So quadratic factor I got. So this is how you do use long division. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, learn something from it, do press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Take care. Allah Hafiz.